It takes a huge amount of dedication and hard work to turn pro these days, and the hurdles are massive. No longer can you just get the race results. You need to be a well-rounded rider and an ambassador for the company, making it incredibly difficult. But despite these hurdles, there is still a massive amount of riders trying to chase the dream and live the life of a pro rider. But just how hard is it to turn pro? So despite the hurdles then, the junior ranks is a flurry of activity, and there is so much competition between both male and female riders to really make it onto a pro team and live the dream. To find out just how hard, we're going to catch up with Sophie Riva, Danish rider and under 21 EWS extraordinaire, to find out just what it's like to try and make it pro. Sophie burst onto the scene in 2019, riding for Ancelotti bikes, taking podiums at the much revered Italian Super Enduro Series. From there, it was onwards and upwards, as the following year she would enter her first EWS races in the under 21 category, even getting on the podium. With the love for enduro growing, it was onwards and upwards, and 2021 would see her first full race season for the Ancelotti factory team. The additional support meant confidence grew, and it showed in her results, never finishing off the podium and claiming the women's under 21 overall title. Heading into the current season, it was a similar affair, not finishing off the podium at a single EWS she was in and claiming second overall in the series. The future definitely looks bright. But let's find out a little bit more about what it took to get here and what the future may hold. Sophie, firstly, thank you for joining me. So let's start at the beginning. Tell me, sort of, when did you get into mountain biking? What got you into it?
I started mountain biking when I was 3 years old. Well, it was not mountain biking; it was just riding with the bike and with the other little friends I have in my town, which is a little village in Aosta Valley. And then they organized. The association organized some little races, and so I used to do that. And then I became an athlete for cross country, but the atmosphere was not so good. I didn't really like it. So 4 years ago, I switched to enduro. Yeah. And yeah, here I am. Yeah, maybe for the adrenaline to go faster. Yeah. And also because the atmosphere at the races. What I see is that enduro riders, they not fight between each other.
Yeah, it's the clock.
Yeah, it's the clock, and I didn't really like that in cross country. You were in the start line with other girls, and the first thing they say to you is elbow up and head down and true. Pedal. And I didn't really like that. Yeah.
As a junior, female junior, what was your first, your big challenge?
Biggest one was just to keep doing it, because there were so little female rider. Okay. So many races I was the only one, or maybe there are 2 or 3, but it was just like there was a big gap. There was no competition between each other. They were just there for fun. And I'm happy that now, like in the last EWS, we were 8 or 9 under 21. Yeah. And it's strange. Like in 2020, there were just me and Hetty, and sometimes Hannah Newker. Yeah. So it's good to have other girls who can to share the race days with, be friends and compete with.
Like you say, you are on a team now. You're on the Ancelotti factory team.
Yeah.
How much of an impact has that helped? So things like, do you have a mechanic or?
Yeah, I have a mechanic and he's the same man who built the bike.
Wow.
So,
Mr. Ancelotti?
Yes, Ali.
No way.
So it's cool. The team is very small and I really had the opportunity to grow up, learn a lot of things, technical things and also about the riding style and for that. And Tommaso always wanted to develop new things, so I had the chance to try prototype, but it's not a matter of components, wheels or something. It's just a matter of leaning of the tubes.
Like the angles?
Yeah, the
so
angles.
To make it fit you better?
Yeah.
No way.
And I think that it's very difficult to have this opportunity.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. That's amazing.
It's cool. And I like mechanical, and I will study mechanical engineering, so I was very interested in that. I finished high school this summer and I start university. I think that of course it will have an impact, but my aim is to try to do both. Okay. Because I want to study and I want to race and I want to do them good. Yeah. It will be hard, but I try, and if it doesn't work, I will see what to do. Okay. But if you never try, you will never know.
It was with that I let Sophie get ready for the final big race of the season, the EWS Trophy of Nations, where we'll keep an eye on how it goes and hopefully catch up with her on the day. Morning of the race, how are we feeling?
A bit nervous, but we're pumped.
Yeah, ready to go?
Yeah, ready. I haven't seen the forecast, but everything I've got everything for every
eventuality. Yeah?
So it's
good. And you're feeling well rested after last night and prepared?
Yeah, yesterday was a good day of rest, so today we'll guess.
Nothing but to get down to business. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Sophie Riva.
The girls headed up off the start line full of enthusiasm, ready to head into the mountains to tackle some of Finale's finest.
Hard. It was pretty long, and well, in the top was cold. Every route was slippery, and so it was difficult to find the flow and keep it. The last part was perfect. Was really flowy. I can keep the speed, so I'm happy about the second part. The first one, no, I could have ridden better. But it's only the first one of the day, so keep going on with the smile.
It's lunchtime during the race. The team have just come down and checked in at the piazza. And we've had a bit of drama because one of the girls has sadly got a puncture right up on stage and still hasn't come through. Sophie sitting in 4th overall at the moment. As far as teams goes, I'm yet to find out, but it does look like all systems are go in the pits in the background. Right, the third team members just come back to the pits with a flat tyre annoyingly, and you can see for these young girls that emotions are running high because they just want to do so well. They really don't want to let the team down themselves. They want to try and get as best place as they can. So when something like this happens, it really does affect them because they're here for the result at the end of the day. But guys are working hard behind us, so I'm sure they'll get it back up and running and in time for time check. With the drama of the morning's racing now fixed, the girls were ready, rested and raring to head back up the hill to tackle the final 2 stages of the day.
interesting. Well, obviously racing is like this, but when everything starts going the wrong way, it's difficult to continue pushing on. But we did, and we don't know the result yet, but we are happy we made it till the end, so that's okay.
With Sophie and the team rising to the occasion and overcoming all the adversity that was thrown at them, the team managed an incredible third overall. An unbelievable result considering everything that went on, even getting penalties because of the puncture. Well done to the girls, they absolutely crushed it.
I mean, I see you've obviously taken a quick dip in the sea already. You've already cooled down already, but obviously the race is done for you now. It's into the off season.
Yeah.
The off season, a lot of training. You're starting university, so there's a lot going on, and you know, a lot of pressure even just from this race. But now some relax, some downtime.
Yeah.
And onwards and upwards for next year, hopefully. All right. Well, look, all the best. I think we'll leave you to it there, though. So, everyone, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure for me and Sophie as well. But until next time, we'll see you later.